Hello everybody, here's another tutorial video for absolute beginners to Linux. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to install Linux Mint within Windows so that you can keep your Windows operating system and you don't have to worry about dual booting. So to start off with, we're going to go to the Linux Mint homepage. And to downloads, now the most current version is Linux Mint 14, but we're not going to go with that. We're going to click on all versions and we're going to go for 13, and the reason for that is because it's the long-term support version supported until April 2017. We're going to pick the Mate desktop. Some people call it Mate, I prefer Mate, and the 32-bit is more compatible with most computers. If you have a 64-bit computer, you can of course pick the 64-bit version. Now I'm going to copy this MD5 checksum here, so that after we've downloaded it, we can check the integrity of the download, make sure it hasn't become corrupted. You can choose a download mirror close to where you are, so this one is reasonably close to me, so hopefully it'll be fast download. And here we have the Mate 32-bit ISO file, which I'm going to click on there and save the file. Okay, jump forward a bit there so you didn't have to endure the download. Let's go to the download folder. I'm going to move the ISO file to the desktop so we know where it is when we're working with it. Just clean up a bit as we go. Now, in order to check the MD5, you can download a free utility to do so. And this is one I use. So the WinMD5 free utility. There are others available, or you can go to this website and get this one. So let's download that. Now, this is not an install, you just click on it and run it as a executive file. And we'll browse to our ISO file on the desktop. And open that. And it will straight away start to check the MD5 checksum. When we downloaded the file from the Linux Mint homepage, we copied what the checksum should have been, so we'll just paste that in here and then verify that we have a good copy. And they match, so that means we're not going to waste our time installing a bad, corrupted file and then it won't work. Definitely worth the effort to check and saves a lot of time. Next, we're going to download a utility called UNetbootin, and we're going to use this to extract the files to a USB flash drive, a pen drive, USB stick, whatever you want to call it. download the Windows version, as we're working in Windows, of course. It's a well-known and very good utility for installing live CDs and DVDs onto a USB stick. Again, we don't need to install it, we'll just run it as an exe file, and yes, we trust this application. So okay, we're going to use our disk image on our desktop, so browse to the desktop. And open our ISO file. Now I have a 8GB pen drive in the computer there, which is the E drive, so there it is selected on the drive list. And we're extracting the files to the pen drive. You could of course burn the ISO file to a DVD, but this way saves using lots of DVDs. Okay, saved a bit of time there by flashing forwards. Now you'll have two choices when this has installed to the flash drive. You could reboot it, and then it would come back as a live DVD, but we're not going to do that. We're going to open up the pen drive to find the Mint for Win installer, and we'll click on that to actually install Linux Mint inside of Windows in a virtual drive. So we need to click on the install inside Windows. I'm just going to go with the 9GB installation. The drop down menu gives you lots of other options. Don't forget this password, that you will need it to log into Linux Mint when you reboot. This is going to take a little while, so we'll flash forwards again. If it takes a long while you're doing it yourself, then just be patient. Bear in mind that I flashed forward, it's not this quick. Okay, if we reboot now, when we come back, we will have a new menu when we start up the computer to give you the option of booting either into Linux Mint or into Windows 7. And we're going to choose the new Linux Mint installation. And hit enter, and the password, and hit enter. Here's our Linux Mint desktop. It's very similar to Windows 7 or Vista or XP for that matter, in that you have your taskbar at the bottom with a start menu on the left. Just close off the welcome screen here. Now, a good thing to do when you first go into any Linux distribution actually is to click on the additional drivers. this is installed into a VirtualBox here, and I have all the drivers available. It may be when you click on additional drivers, there might be drivers for you to install for your graphics card or sound card or something like that. So everything seems to be working. Here we are in Firefox. We go to the Linux Mint homepage. So Firefox is working fine. Rather than close off, I think we'll check out YouTube, see if Flash works straight out of the box. There's a good chance that we won't have any sound because I'm running this in a virtual machine and I'm also recording the desktop at the same time, so. But at least we can check whether the Flash is working. Go to my video there on installing Ubuntu inside Windows, and as you can see, Flash works straight out of the box, no problem at all. Okay, we're going to restart the computer and go back into Windows. Now to uninstall Linux Mint should you decide you no longer want it, or maybe you want to try something else, who knows. It's as easy as clicking on uninstalling the control panel and uninstalling it like any other program that you would uninstall in Windows. And it's very quick, as you can see. So, just to show that that new menu that we had earlier is gone, I'm going to restart the computer, and when it comes back it should just boot straight into Windows. There will be no options to go into Linux Mint or Windows 7 anymore. And there we are, back at the Windows startup. I hope this video has been useful, and that we can do new videos for you in the future. Thank you.